What's up, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to, I think this is episode number 7, and we are right where we left off, just trying to expand our borders more into Empire territory, whilst also trying to save up 10,000 cash, or dark magic, I believe it's called, yep, dark magic, to complete our next quest for the Sword of Unholy Power. Okay, now Empires obviously seems to be busy fighting off over here with Emperor Karl Franz. Seems to be quite a small army, which is fine, but then again they do tend to field, I think, smaller armies with higher quality units, whereas we've got large army but with really crap stacks of units. We're going to change that at some point soon, but for right now I think that should do just fine. And we're gonna need to bring both armies. I should actually be fine with just the one. Then I can take the Empire province of Nuln, probably make peace with them, and then focus on taking the rest of these provinces down here. So yeah, let's just go into the next turn and see what's gonna happen. Let's see what Empire does here. Okay, so they're besieging the settlement by the looks of things, which is also good for us because it's probably going to cost them a few units, which is going to weaken their army, which in turn is going to strengthen us in a way that we're going to be able to take their province a lot easier. Hans Zintler. Alright. What do you want? You want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, it seems only like the natural thing to do, you know. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say. We'll make a tribute and get full public order, or we get free minus public order, but we will get growth without spending any money. I think I need the growth more anyway right now, since we need the provinces to grow. Screw the whole public order thing, it's not that important right now. I think public order is really good in most of these, all of these. Yeah, so we've got slight public order problem over here, and that's slowly changing positive since we're getting positive +5 per turn, which is fine, awesome. So yeah, public order shouldn't do anything here. Should we get the bloodlust, or do we focus on something else? You are the secondary vampire lord. Let's just focus on bloodlust for now, and then after bloodlust, I don't think I'm going to go into this tree straight away. We're going to focus on getting some of these talents down here. It's more important right now. Okay, Manfred, let's bring you down to Nuln and attack Empire. How's your army doing? Okay, you're still pretty full. Can I do anything here? Can assassinate? It's probably not worth it. Block the army, see if it works. This will also help us level up our character. Awesome. You are going to become the assassin. And can you do anything useful here? Assault garrison, yeah, doesn't really help us. Can you do anything useful here? Just assault some units, me. Nah, you know what, let's just assault the garrison. I mean, it all helps to level up, so whatever, doesn't really matter what we do here. We embedded the necromancer just for getting that quest done, so we can actually take him out again. Awesome. We still need a little bit more money, so we're gonna need to wait for the next turn before I spend anything else, which we're gonna do, and let's go over into the next turn. So yeah, as I already said, I'm gonna try and speed up the pace of some of these episodes a little bit. Obviously let me know if you think it was better beforehand, but yeah, I think it's definitely gonna help us, you know, just to cut through some of these tedious things a lot quicker. And then, yeah, we've completed the quest. I'm not going to read all of this text, there's quite a lot there. If you want, you can just pause the video and then read it for yourself. At the start of your turn, you have total of dark magic, so we completed the quest. Reward is that we pay 5,000 for this book of necromancy. Okay. But no regrets when he lays his eyes on the tome. He recognizes it as being one of the 9 books of Nagash, authored by the great necromancer himself. Okay. Blah blah blah. Book. Da 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 da. Flayed skin. Something something. Deployed a banshee in the following province: Blight Water. Oh god, that's far away. Raise or sack the following settlements, and this is just a mission which doesn't actually have anything to do with our quest. Okay, Banshee, have we got one of those anywhere nearby? There we go. That's gonna be your job. And then where do you need to go? Down here somewhere? Blight Water it was called. Where is Blight Water? Blight Water Province. Blight Water Province. Blight Water. Okay, so we can just go there. Awesome. So that quest will be done, well, don't want to say soon, but soonish at some point. We can get the level 3, but there's no point. Let's get this here, because it's actually going to help us. Binding Circle. Couple of units we can still build from there. Especially now that I'm going to want to start raising up and building up my army a little bit. Because the quality of my units does seem to be appalling, to say the least. Let's get another gibbet. Or what are they called? Gibbet? 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 I don't know. Whatever. The moot. We don't have any money. Okay, so no more upgrades. Manfred? Oh shit, what's going on here? You trying to sneak this from up under us? I don't think so. Ah, he's sieging it as well, which means the only way I'm going to be able to take it is by attacking him. Oh, I don't really want to go into war right now with them, which is just a bunch of horse shit. Okay, screw it. Let's take Grunberg then. And what we're going to do is we're probably just going to raise it. We're going to need to siege this anyway. It's got too big fortification. Too good and too big a fortification. Where was the extra hero that we had? Where's the third guy gone? That would be you right here. Let's embed you into this army. You've got your mission to complete, and you go over here and pump our economy a little bit. I'm going to need this secondary army, I don't know. There's Balthasar Gelt, so this is the secondary Empire army. They're actually not too far away from us here, so it could get scary fairly quickly. I'm just going to bring these a little bit closer so we can reinforce if and when needed. Schwarzhafen, blah blah blah, all looking good. Let's go to the next turn. Still a little bit snivelly, although I've gotten over most of it now, I think. Yeah, I hope the recordings are going to be in better quality again in the future now that I'm back to my usual health-ish. Karak Norn, so a dwarf faction was destroyed somewhere. Couldn't really care less. Stunty little folk, don't really have too much to do with them anyway. Let's see how we're looking here. Can we take this already? We're still gonna definitely need the construction tower, otherwise we're not gonna be able to get up there. And this should probably be quite an easy fight if I just bring my reinforcing armies. Actually, let's leave them over here. And then next turn, when I'm actually gonna be able to take it, we'll bring the armies over as well. We have a level up on our Necromancer here, who's going to be mainly focused on sort of passively buffing with the leadership stuff and so on. Aura size, melee attack for Fellbats and Direwolves, for zombies, skeletons and crypt ghouls. We're definitely going to want that since we're going to have quite a lot of those in our army. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to fill this army up with exactly those types of units from the other two armies, and then reinforce the other armies with some new and better units that we haven't got yet. Awesome, so we can actually build all of these units here now, which means we're going to upgrade here. We've got a good money per turn income, which is amazing. Which means that we're just going to be able to focus on screwing over the Empire more, I guess. That's pretty much all we're doing right now. And hope that these other factions leave us alone whilst we're doing so. Although they seem to be at war with the Empire themselves, so, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend and all that rubbish. We'll see how long that lasts for. But obviously, in games like these, especially all of the Total War titles, never trust anyone. And I literally mean that. It's happened so many times to me where, you know, you've got like a long-standing ally that you've been allied with pretty much the whole campaign, and then all of a sudden they just decide to backstab you and wreck you from the inside out, and you're just like, what the hell? Can't do shit against it, and your whole campaign kind of goes tits up because of that. So never forget, don't trust anybody in this campaign. So you can get the reinforcements. Do we want to fight this? Do you know what? Let's. We have got one siege tower, right? Okay, we've got one siege tower. These are all crap units anyway. It's pretty good garrison. We're probably going to lose a few units, possibly even more than it's showing here in the balance, but I don't care. We haven't fought a battle in quite some time, so we're just going to go ahead and fight this one, just to get some more awesome on-the-field content, since we've been lacking some of that in the recent few episodes. Right, so we've got a couple of halberdiers, some, whatever they're called, gunfighters or something. We've got some musketmen, I think. Bowmen, and just some normal melee fighters. And some dudes on horses with, what's that, big guns, I think? Yeah, it looks like big guns. And then obviously one mortar, or something like that. A tank, mortar, whatever, I don't know. Doesn't matter, should be able to take this fairly easy. It's probably just a matter of time, how long it's going to take us to take all of this. Really want to make sure that my, whatever these are called again, I forgot, these big fluffy monster things that we've got here, that this survives, and I don't want to use the upgraded crypt horror that we've got here either. All the other units are really easily replaceable, couldn't give two shits if they die or survive, whatever. Okay, so let's see, which part of the wall are we going to assault? Or are we even going to focus any part of the wall, or are we just going to do an assault like everywhere? Now, I think we're going to do a focused assault. Let's just overload this part of the battlefield and just take this whole area up here. That should be fine. Or I guess we could do the same thing down here. Is there any benefits to taking this part over the other part? I don't think it makes much of a difference. We've got 1, 2, 3 towers here, and we've got 1, 2, well, 3 towers in that section as well. We've got potentially 4. I'm not sure what the range is on this one, but yeah, whatever. Let's just assault this wall right here. We're going to take some skeletons, because I think the zombies are too slow attacking this whole thing. The zombies are going to be our cannon fodder though, which means we're just going to put them in a long straight line up front. Behind that we're going to have the skeleton infantry corps, then behind that we have got our spear infantry corps, our fluffy monster we're going to send to the back, probably let it tear down the gate. Whilst all of the sieging and attacking is going on and happening, we are going to use these flying bats to kind of support our units on the wall. And then obviously once everything is done and dusted, we can bring in our champions. I believe they both have mounts now, or just the one. Yeah, Manfred's still mountless, the other guy's got a mount, but we're still not going to be able to get in just yet. No gambling required. I think this is looking pretty good. Let's grab the main chunk of the army, get that into a control group, and then let's get the battle started. Okay, so let's take tower number 1 and bring it here, tower number 2 and bring it here, and then there's the battering ram which we're going to bring into the center. Whilst all of this is happening, is there any point in bringing the zombies forward already? Probably not. Where's my reinforcements coming from? So So that looks like it's going to be a whole separate assault on this wall. No, I don't think so. Let's grab all of this and just bring it to the back here. Let's just grab all of this and bring it over here. Which want to assault one part of the wall. Don't want to spread my forces too thin. And oh, I see. Ah, that's actually good to know. So even if you don't have siege towers, you can literally just get ladders and climb any part of the wall. I didn't know that. I did not actually know that. Well, you learn every day. Even though I must have put at least 300 hours into this game already. Still don't know shit. I guess you could call it I'm still a Jon Snow, right? I know nothing. Small inside joke for those of you that watch Game of Thrones, you know, the sad few of us that do. Hey, what the hell? No, I just want you, yeah, exactly, I just want you to come over here. Yeah, so our units are obviously taking quite a bit of a toll, that's fine though. You're just running through without any opposition. Probably get Manfred von Carstein in here as well, and this little fucker. We'll bring the Vampire Lord to the front as well, and they are just going to wreak havoc. The rest of these units, we are literally just going to say attack up here. And I hope they are going to make their own way up onto the walls in whichever fashion suits them the most. I think we're just going to do the same thing with these guys. Let's just bring them all in here and just really put pressure onto this side of the wall. Right, this is the part where our flying little bugs are coming in and supporting the troops on the wall here to hopefully make a quicker assault for us. Something in my eye. All good, we can see again. These guys we're going to want to stop because it looks like they're going to be able to shoot quite a few of our units up here. Manfred, you are getting close. We can... Actually, where's the enemy hero, enemy lord? He must be here somewhere as well, right? James Falkman. Oh no, that's just normal sword infantry though, by the looks of things. Oh, have we broken through already, or did they just open up the wall? Don't care, whatever. Get in, guys, get in. It's open. Yep, so just continue getting in. These guys are all piling up here. That's awesome. Getting some small lags. What's up with the Vampire Lord? Let's get him in here as well. The bats are doing exactly what I want them to, which is to distract the enemies whilst we're getting all of our other units into position up here. Yeah, so we are slowly taking the gatehouse, which is amazing and awesome. Down here we've already broken... I don't know, it looks like it's a champion unit, but I think it's just a standard sword unit. I'm not actually too sure on that. And that means we can probably just take all of this and just put it, oh shit, somewhere along here. Yeah, I guess that will work, whatever. Let's just get him in. Let's just get him in first of all, and then we can sort out the legalities of where everyone's supposed to go afterwards. Okay, so that just leaves our skeleton spearmen, which we're probably going to use to conquer like this part of the wall up here. You guys... now come in and start absolutely wreaking havoc. That's Manfred von Carstein. Let's bring him up here. There is... oh, there's the mortar units still firing from the middle of the pitch. Let's see if we can't send our bats back there to take care of that quickly for us. Who's this? This is our Vampire Lord. Maybe we'll bring him in here as well to help with these guys. What else have we got here? There's actually quite a few units. Need to be careful here that I don't sillily lose any of my heroes or anything like that. We've definitely conquered the wall up here, I would say. So with this part of the army we can probably move over here. Then let's see, you've got your job to do. Don't need to use the spells too much really. There is no point. Where's my fluffy... wait, don't run away. Yeah, that's what I want. Jesus, look at him, man. He looks like he had a feast. A feast on flesh and blood. Blood for the blood god. That's what they say, right? These two guys, yep, we're gonna bring in, stop that mortar from firing. What's up with the bats? Didn't I tell you to come in here and kill this guy or something? Alright, so there's one set of bats. Where's the other? Oh, they're still caught up in here fighting. Who's this? Manfred? Manfred von Casting? He looks beat up a little bit. Although, I think his health is fine. What can I see? What can I check? Yeah, looks fine. He's still full. He's doing good, doing good. Okay, so with that, the main part of the enemy army is routing. Let's just grab some more of these guys and just push into him. Hey, stop shooting my guy without him being able to do anything about it. It's not fair. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. It's just a matter of time now before we march into the whole city and take up everything. Let's get our dudes in here, and these dudes. And yeah, it's probably not executed as well as it could have been, but by sheer numbers and force we were able to overwhelm the enemies and take this no problem. So I think it's just yeah, a matter of waiting and time now before this finishes. I need to be careful with this guy. I really don't want to lose him, and he's already taking some health damage here. Come on, where's the reinforcements? Hurry up, hurry up! Get to the chopper! Anyone got any spells? You can replenish some hit points, right? Yep, replenish the hit points. Armor piercing damage, you might as well buff in that as well, and then replenish his hit points of combatants, plus melee defense and armor like crazy. Well, I guess these two are going to be able to wreck everything up here. And then we've got this whole contingent coming in, obviously. Where's my little fluffy monster? Where's he gone? There. Why are you not going up here? I've told you like 6 times. Come up here, attack these guys. And these guys seem to have lost their focus again as well. Where's the other guy? Yeah. Come on. Now you got all your buffs on, everything. Just go in there and just wreck these guys. What's going on over here? There is still some units somewhere, whatever, who cares. Alright, so it looks like this is mine now. Awesome little skull here in the walls. I do love some of the artwork here. I just really wish that the siege battles like this one weren't so boring, where you just literally attack from one side. I mean, the idea is good, because we obviously learned from the problems we had with Rome 2 and Attila and stuff like that, with the performance optimization, which was absolutely horrendous for some of the siege battles, but in general they run really well and efficient in this game, but at the same time it just doesn't feel like you can really let strategy or anything come into it, where you can, you know, assault 2 different sides of the wall, or have one side where you're literally just trying to lure them out with ranged units, and then from the other side you've got like a small flank of a couple of guys to sneak in, which can then open the gates for you and stuff like that. None of that seems to pull through into this game, so I'm hoping they're gonna make some changes. Whoop. Shit, I didn't need to click anything. Fuck. Well, it's too late now. What did we do? We looted, I think. Could have been worse. Yeah, I didn't actually want this settlement, I just wanted to sack it. That would have given us 4,000 coin. Instead we looted and occupied it. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll just keep it now. Now that we've got it, we might as well just keep it. There's no point in getting rid of it. Is it worth it to even build up anything here? I'm gonna leave it for now, I think, and see what these guys do over here, and then possibly just come and sweep in and steal some of their lands over here. But anyway, with that, we're at the end of the episode. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this battle that we finally had. I mean, it wasn't nothing interesting, but it will get the job done. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I do the whole social media thing, Instagram and Twitter. Both links can be found in the description below or on my channel. Obviously follow me there to stay up to date with the latest news of what's going on with the channel and everything. And also please subscribe here to stay up to date with the latest contents and videos and get notifications for anything that comes out and is released in the future. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.